everybody, Randy Kertz here for Playing Well. So this month we're talking about brass and wind type instruments, and when you're talking about this type of instrument, you're generally concerned with breathing and the effective use of breath in the playing of the instrument regarding tone, stamina, etc. Posture plays a very big part in all this too, as I'm going to demonstrate now. When one takes in a breath, they many times breathe shallowly, and that means it goes up to a certain point in your chest and then you breathe out. It's more advantageous to try to breathe in more deeply, where you get the air all the way down here to the abdomen. And you can tell if you're doing that or not simply by placing your hands on your abdomen, breathing in. If you feel the abdomen and the belly expand, then you know that you're breathing in deeply and your lungs are being filled. If you do and you don't feel that expand, but rather up here more in the chest you do, then you know you're breathing more shallowly. While that's something certainly to work on, to try to breathe more deeply and to use your breathing more to your advantage, what we're talking about today is going to be more posture related. Simply put, if your posture is not as good as it should be, which I think includes many of us, when you're bending forward and like a lot of us do, whether we're playing or whether we're over the laptop or the computer or the gaming or whatever it may be, that leaning forward posture makes muscles in the neck and the upper back tighten up, which works their way down to the chest and the middle of the back. And that means that whether or not you're in that position when you're taking a breath in, especially in the playing of your instrument, what happens is those muscles are going to be tighter, and that is going to restrict the flow of air into the lungs and allowing you to take a deep breath and use it more efficiently. So simply put, if your posture is lousy and you're bent over and your muscles are tight all the time, your lungs aren't going to fill with air and you're not going to be able to have the stamina, the playability that you would normally want and desire. So pretty simple stuff to avoid that. Try to keep your posture better. I've talked before, but let's review the string theory, as it were, in which you pretend you have a string attached to the top of your head going to the ceiling or the sky or whatever it may be. And in that case, what happens is when you're standing or sitting like this over the computer or the instrument or whatever it may be, or any time at all, driving, sitting, you could pretend that that string is pulling you up. It will pull your head back, and your ear lobes will line up with the front of your shoulders or the middle of your shoulders here, which is what we want, and the rest of the body will sort of line up from there. Even though there's more points that we could talk about, that's the most important one. So again, that string, bringing your head back, will allow you to have a better posture. You can probably even hear my voice change when I do engage that theory, because it makes these tight muscles that are constricted loosen up, and now I'm able to breathe and speak more freely because of that. You don't want to have your shoulders go back like that, as many of us are taught when we're growing up to put your shoulders back straight and stand up straight, because that's just going to make muscles tighten up by hiking them up unnecessarily. So you loosen up those shoulders. Then just think about that string pulling you up, and without any help from your shoulders at all, they will pull the head back. Again, there will be that nice point where your earlobes will line up with your shoulders will be back, and you'll have a better posture, and you'll be able to breathe more efficiently and work more on your breathing from there. So I hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy and playing well. Always available, Randy Kertz, DRKERTZ 8, the number, at gmail.com, which is my email, or you can reach out to me through Making Music, www.drkertz.com, my website, where I have information about teleconsultations that I do for musicians' health, and my book, The Bassist Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Better Health, always available there as an ebook or from Amazon. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.